What's going on, everybody? It's Aaron Tates. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name's Aaron Tates. Welcome to the channel. You guys kind of just got a quick peek of it behind me. I went and bought a new truck last night. Now, it's not going to be anything like my truck. I mainly got this because it was super cheap. I paid $200 for it. And I'm going to take what parts I want off of it, part out the rest, or sell it whole, make a bunch of profit. And I might do it again. So right here behind me is a 1999 Silverado Z71. It's a 1500. It was wrecked right here on the driver's side, and it bent the frame back here by the upper control arm. So I only want it for a couple interior pieces. I was gonna take the traction bars or the torsion bars off of it and convert my truck to torsion bar, but there's a lot more that goes into that than I realized, so don't think I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna take out some interior pieces and possibly take the stock exhaust off of it for my truck, and then the rest is gonna be up for sale. It's already posted on Facebook. So, I've got a person interested in the bed right now. I'm really kind of just hoping someone buys the whole dang thing, but easier said than done. I do want to talk about how the truck did pulling it. Now I know it doesn't have a motor or a transmission in it, so that right there makes it quite a bit lighter. But still, it's a whole truck behind my truck, and my truck's on 35s and 22x14s. I'll say one thing, if it wasn't for the trailer bouncing and me be able to feel that behind me, you wouldn't know it was back there with the 456s and the tune that's on my truck. You would not even know it was back there. If it wasn't for the trailer bouncing when you go over bumps and it causing the truck to like rock different, you would never know that trailer was back there. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna move the truck, I'm gonna back the trailer up closer to the backyard in the shade. That way I can work on it in the shade. Alright, now the truck is back there in the shade. Today's going to be more of a vlog style video. I'm going to show y'all about the parts truck I bought, and then we're rehooking up my rock lights today. I'll explain that in a second. And then we're going to a truck meet in Sanford. I say a couple interior things because there's some things I need, like this little plastic piece right here on the dash. I need that. Debating on taking this headliner out. I want this whole center console ordeal right here. This thing looks pretty cool. Looks a lot nicer than mine. I don't know if it'll work with my truck or not, but I don't see why it wouldn't. That's about all interior I want. Like I said, I was gonna take the torsion bars off of this and put it on my truck, but from what I've heard, the torsion bar, the lower control arms where your torsion bar goes into, is actually wider than a two-wheel drive truck. So I would have to cut the mounts and re-weld them, and I'm not doing all that just to have torsion bars just so I can lift my truck a little bit higher. I'll just leave my truck the way it is and eventually put it on coilovers so it rides better. Like I said, the stock exhaust, I'm thinking about taking it. I just want to get it and then put a muffler on it, because my exhaust is a fence post and a bunch of stuff thrown together, because when I bought the truck it had a single in dual out muffler with old man fucking pea shooters coming out the back. It broke off in the woods right after I got the truck. I want something that isn't jerry-rigged, if you know what I mean. I want this overhead console right here. Nothing too fancy in there. Sunglass holder right there. DVD holder type ordeal right there. Oh, never mind. It's broken. Not getting it. Same thing that happened on mine. Spring in the button broke. So, not taking that. I do want that plastic piece though. Oh! When? I need one of these. Mine broke yesterday actually. Store. I hope this thing works. Best $200 ever spent right here. My whole reason in buying the truck was to buy the truck for the torsion bars and convert my truck to torsion. That way, one, I could put a 4-wheel drive lift on my truck. Two, I could lift the truck higher and clear bigger tires on 14 wides. But it's not gonna work. I'm buying 37s for my truck as it is, so it's already gonna go higher. But I mean, who doesn't want to see a 2-wheel drive truck on 40s? I mean, sounds like a great idea to me. Alright, y'all see me? Both hands. So, I've tried recording the video about my rock lights twice, and didn't work out very well. What happened with my rock lights is when I first got my first set of 8 white rock lights, I wired them very fast and very poorly because I was in a rush to get them on. I didn't want to spend extra money for extra wire, so whatever wire I had, I pieced together and made it work. I put an inline fuse on it because I was like, this is not done the right way, but at least there's a fuse, so if something happens, it'll pop the fuse, no more power. Well, I had been smelling some plastic burning in my truck for about a week, and I could not figure out where it was coming from. I figured I had a speaker that blew, it like melted the insides of the speaker or something, and that's what caused it. I was wrong. I spent a week trying to find it, and I couldn't find it. And my girlfriend and I went to Publix to go grocery shopping one night. I turned my rock lights on, because I mean, I've got 16 of them. When it's dark out, I want them on. And we go inside Publix and we come back outside, and the rock lights were off. And I had like a weird, strange, eerie feeling. I was like, something is not right. My rock lights are supposed to be on. So I opened the door, instantly get punched in the face with like the smell of burnt plastic. And I look at my dash, and my switch is completely melted. The plastic piece on the dash, which I just pointed out in this truck, was completely melted. And I was like, holy crap, why did it melt everything and not pop the fuse? I get it home, I get to looking at everything. I had a wire that rubbed a piece of metal for probably a year or so, and it finally wore through the wire, and the wire grounded out to the piece of metal. For whatever reason, it didn't pop the fuse. It completely melted my switch and everything else, and almost caused my truck to burn down. Like, I feel like what happened is the switch, they have the prongs on the back for your wire to plug into. It got so hot, it melted that prong out, and the ground wire actually fell off the switch. I feel like if it hadn't fallen off, my truck would have burnt down, and that would not have been good. So now I'm gonna rewire my rock lights. I'm not gonna bore you with a time lapse or anything like that, but I just want to explain to you, when you're wiring something, take your time, because I got lucky. If that wire hadn't fallen off the back of the switch, it probably would have burnt my truck down. For whatever reason, my fuse didn't blow on my inline fuse, which is what they're supposed to do, is protect your truck from burning down. When I actually pulled the power wire off where it had grounded out on my truck, it sparked, and that's what popped the fuse. So for whatever reason, it didn't pop before, and it almost caused my truck to burn down. So please guys, if you're gonna do something to your truck yourself, or whatever, if you're gonna wire anything, do it right, do it correctly. Don't rush it, because me rushing to do my rock lights probably a year and a half ago almost caused me to lose my truck a year and a half later. Like, don't rush to do something, just do it right the first time. So I'm gonna start pulling parts off this truck of what I want, start swapping them over to my truck. Then we're gonna start rewiring my rock lights on my truck, and I think that's about all. So thank y'all for watching. Video's not over. Like I said, I'm gonna rehook my rock lights up, we're gonna wash my truck, then we're going to Trucktoberfest in Sanford. It's supposed to be a good turnout there. And I'll pick y'all up in a little bit. I'm not gonna bore y'all with a stupid time lapse or anything. Alright, so this is what all I've got. Got a bunch of heat shrink, 100 foot of wire loom, 100 foot of 14 gauge wire, crack lighter, smoke crack every day. And this is the old plastic piece off my truck. You can see right there where it melted. It melted a hole through the side right there. I've got a picture of the switch from when it melted everything. I'll put it right here. And that's the plastic piece I just took off the parts truck. I'm gonna continue using this, but I wanna order some type of switch panel to put my switches like right here or like right here or something. I want it to look cleaner rather than just right here. So for the time being, I'm still gonna use this, but I'm gonna keep this. So when I get that switch panel, I can make this look factory again. So before, I had my wires ran through the door like every other like 19-year-old kid does when they get rock lights. They ran through there, they came over here, and then went to right here. Well, I've already started cleaning up. I pulled all those wires out. I've reran my wire for my amp. This is for fans in my headlights. So I'm trying to clean everything up, get it all on this side. Where all these blue connectors and bull crap is at, I'm heat shrinking all this. I'm gonna go through and rerun wire all the way across here, put wire loom on it, make it look nice and clean. And that way it doesn't just look, when you pop the hood, that's literally the first thing you see, because it's bright red and blue. You pop the hood and you see that. I'm not a big fan of that. So I'm gonna wire loom it, make it look nice. And I'm just gonna do under the hood today, because the truck meet actually starts in 1 hour from now. We're gonna get there an hour late because I don't really want to get there at 2:30 in the afternoon and there not be a lot of people there because it's hot out, it's Florida. So I'd rather get there about an hour later, be more people there, walk around for a couple hours, leave, go get dinner, come home, you know. My whole plan with this is to get underneath the hood done so my rock lights will work tonight. So, you know, I can do a full UFO. Then eventually rerun the wire from the hood back and wire loom everything, tuck everything neatly. I did the back neater than I did the front because a lot of that was added on after my first 8, and the second time I did it a little bit nicer. Still not as nice as it could be. I'd like to do it a little bit nicer. So I'm gonna stop talking, stop boring y'all. I'm gonna go through and start rewiring this. Well, rock lights are wired. I didn't get the wire loom underneath the hood, but I cleaned up the wires a lot better than what they were, as I say that. Look guys, I ain't perfect. This is just hanging up underneath the hood. So, I'm gonna cut that, and you guys just saw me cut that. No, that was not a part of the rock lights. That was part of my fan wire. I'm taking the electric fans off my truck. I'm getting a complete fan shroud, what I threw away when I did the body lift and what caused my overheating issue. I'm buying a whole new fan shroud, and then eventually I'm converting the whole truck to the actual electric fans. But for now, I need the fan shroud so it doesn't overheat. I'm gonna inside, change, take a shower. We're gonna head to the truck meet. Didn't really get to wash my truck. I'm gonna take some detail spray with me and wipe it down when we get there. Catch y'all then. What's going on, everybody? We made it to the meet. There's actually quite a few people here. My rims look like ass. My truck kind of looks like ass. I just wiped it down with detail spray before we went, but nothing fancy. I mean, you guys can see rims look like shit, but we're gonna walk around. I know there's a couple people here that I know off Instagram. I got paint on the headlights for breast cancer awareness. And now we're just gonna walk around and go meet some people I know off Instagram and check out some trucks. If I see anything cool, I'll show y'all. Well, apparently I didn't get the memo that this is a Tundra meet. It's literally nothing but Toyotas and Tundras, Tacomas, Nissan Titans. It's like everywhere out here. There's a couple Fords, a couple of Chevys, but I mean, I think there's 2 Chevys here and I'm one of them. But still a bunch of nice trucks, a bunch of nice people. We're gonna walk around downtown, maybe find something to eat. I'll pick y'all up a little bit. Well, we're back at the truck. Apparently downtown Sanford is for nothing but hipsters, because there's nothing but like weird restaurants around here. So we're leaving. It's nothing but Tundras here anyways. And I don't know about you, but I ain't much of a Tundra guy. So we're gonna probably go to like Bahama Breeze or Miller's Ale House or something. Cheddar's. So I'll probably pick y'all up later tonight sometime. Well guys, we went to eat. We're on our way back from the truck meet, you know, filling up like normal. Just watching my money just disappear into the gas tank of this truck. But I've already got a buyer lined up for the parts truck. You guys know I paid 200 bucks for it. Guys, I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow for $700. I got a couple pieces off it that I wanted and selling it. So I'm making 500 bucks off of it, and probably tomorrow or Monday I might be going to buy a Tahoe with a running 5.3 and driving 4L60 in it. Runs and drives. Still gonna take the trailer, throw it up on the trailer, haul it back home, but I'm paying $650 for it. So I'm making $50 back after the whole $200 for the parts truck today, so I'll be $150 in the hole, but instead of running and driving the motor and transmission in it, I'm gonna make money off of it. But that's it for this video. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. See you.